Deixa eu ver um negócio aqui. Deixa eu ver se agora o Mickey vai. Acho que vai. Acho que agora foi. O Mickey foi. Agora o Mickey foi. Alô, 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 alô. Agora foi. O Diego também foi. Deixa eu ver se agora o Mickey vai. O Mickey vai. Ih, faltou o chat, né? Deixa eu ver se como botar o chat aqui. Aqui, pronto. Mais resolvidos. Pra achar. Onde paramos mesmo? Já feito segundas até agora, né? Não é Jota que vê as missões, não? Ah, tá aqui a missão. O principal fazer depois. Fazer a missão de Lúcio agora. Vou fazer missão de facção. Nossa, não, a facção não dá pra fazer agora não. Tem que avançar um pouquinho, vai fazer missão de facção. Agora fazer missão do Lúcio. Pegar uns levels aí. Tá como? Tá fortinho já, né? Ué. Ando mais lagada pelo que eu tô vendo. Ih, minha filha, já fora. Já foi. Supera, minha filha. Dragon não, pô, esse é o Dragon Age, pô. O jogo. O jogo dos trens, tá ligado? Que os caras fazem isso. Flexão. Até esse mesmo, pô. Pior que o jogo não é ruim não, viu, mas. Girar tacou o pau no game de graça, tá ligado? É esse mesmo, pô, esse mesmo, esse mesmo. comparado com o antigo game da franquia, o anterior é muito melhor do que esse. Esse de fato. Agora falar que esse jogo aqui é todo ruim também não tem como. Eita porra. Ah, tem que matar o bois ainda pra liberar aqui, tem que avançar na história. Peraí. Fui me perdi no mapa. Peraí. Vai por aí. Tava perdido no mapa. Você vê, tem viagem rápida pra quê, né? Pra usar. Eita, tinha um balão lá em cima. Tem que abrir a porta. Pô, massa demais essa gameplay do game, pô. Você é doido?
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Brooke made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Brooke's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions, but if they're too late.
A coisa que me irrita nessa franquia de games é o gráfico, mano. Parece muito cartunesco. Se fosse para mais partido com Dragon Dogma, seria mais legal.
Come on, Hilario, meet us in Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here. We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while. The markets are running. Good. We need to get some things while we're here. Treviso. Barely had time to look around when we returned from the ossuary.
This place, does it feel very different?
In some ways, more than I expected, but then, perhaps it's me. Ah, here.
A potted plant.
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to combat dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
So you and Ilario are cousins?
Yes, but we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in a long time ago now. Here's the place. Pilara mentioned the daily seafood recipe she was doing.
The demon of Pyrantia was grocery shopping for the team.
Have you seen the lady? It's a miracle you didn't starve before you hired me.
Man, it didn't seem like Ilario and Katarina were close.
It was hard to get close to her. I wasn't thinking. A good selection.
Que missão segunda era mais paia, viu?
It's flatfish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
Is that everything on the list?
Yes, and Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
Não. Cadê? Ah, aqui.
You can't buy something for everything yourself. Here. This is for you.
A wyvern tooth dagger. I love wyverns as a collection. Any comments? Making coffee is popular.
É mesmo. Eu vou quebrar isso aqui agora. Eu achei tua expulsão naquela luta lá, Luzinha. Se veio. Ai, ai.
Finally. I thought you might leave me here for nothing else. You think I ever asked for coffee in this coffee? You see, look, my cousin is all stomach and no heart. Don't mind him. Ilaria cannot appreciate anything by himself. They serve a specialty roast here, Andorran's breast. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
You just described my dream cup of coffee. Nobody's listening. Should we get to business?
There's still the one at table 3. She just left to follow the waitress. So, you have something? The clothes I sent after Sarah. They say she's gone to Varantium. We can handle it. Apparently not. Your lead is no good, cousin. You have better information. We're compromised. There's no other way Sarah could have touched Katerina. You need your eyes here. In the water. Sarah would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood. Of course she would. If the cross protecting her are here. Look, reason with him, would you? He's been paranoid. I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She could come for me. If it's okay to figure her out in house, alright? Leave it to me.
He's gone.
Of course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
Zara's not going to get it, and she's... You promise?
Don't promise. But thank you.
So, you glad to be back in Antigua?
It doesn't feel real yet. And it wasn't this full of Anton when I left.
I can imagine.
Cara, ainda tá no busão.
They say they
Ah, ele não viu, era. Pode crer, Davi, pode crer. Agora vai ter mais 1 da manhã, pô. Lá tem chão.
But whatever the circumstances, the here and now is a much finer place to be. How's your coffee?
Então deixa o like aí que nós já agradece, pô.
Ready to head back
Dá
to
aquela
my house?
fortalecida, tá ligado? Nos brothers. Nossa, que missão mais chata, viu, boi? Puta que pariu. Cincinnati. Olha esse Davi, macho. Pô, Davi, vai. Vou logo pra casa, vai dessa maneira de bunda, vai, ô vacilão.
The butcher wants to see Treviso? Then he shall.
Ah, mesmo. Posso pra mobilidade agora. E já tem, né? Onde eu tava tentando pegar, não é essa da lança. Qual que era mesmo? Pô, já me esqueci qual é que eu tava querendo pegar. Essa marretada aqui também não é marretada. Acho que é do escudo, mano. Acho que é... Essa aqui parece ser massa, mano. Pô, uma... Será que tem magia também? Não, também não era essa, acho que tava aqui embaixo, era essa aqui, ó, se pá. Era essa mesmo. É, na próxima já pegou ela já. não tem uma missão secundária pra fazer, então a missão da história mesmo. Não adianta negar, você já sabe que se gerar. Eita. Eu tenho um cara aqui. Não, Davi, não. Já tô tentando fazer um romance com outra personagem já, pô. Uma só tá bom. Vou ser guloso não, Davi. Eu não sou guloso. Uma personagem só tá bom já, mano. Já pensou tentar fazer romance com outros personagens e ficar sem nenhum? Aí não compensa. Eita, lado errado. Cadê eu voltei? Não, beleza, Davi. Tranquilo. Até vai ainda vou estar jogando.
Let's find Asher.
Asher.
Viper. First we called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Trouble with the unquality. Dark spot.
Tava aqui esperando, meu cara.
Tunnel's a safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance. We can help. We recently had to deal with blight. Those dogs won't have to be destroyed before they get out into the city. If you get through, signal the all clear at the hill.
Que isso, mano?
This is trouble. Dog spawns.
The Unvalid should have an entrance this way. Passage is hidden by a laboratory. Why are they so close to the shop? See me when...
You gotta move.
Só tem uma finalização nesse jogo, mas
That's the one.
é RPG, também não dá pra esperar muito finalização.
It's so dark. Narrow.
Se tem poção, tem fight. Se tem fight, tem inimigo.
Don't let this out of that. That did it. We can get through now.
Yeah,
and
my
Tori
dudes.
were on the same side.
No worries me. Unless that seems to be... the last of it.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
There it is. A hidden entrance back into the shop.
Ah, não parece tão secreto
Play
assim.
down here.
Get the door. Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
How did the Venator know about the shop? Isn't it supposed to be secret?
We help people, Doctor. They know who we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
Realmente que revelar game olha desses caras, velho.
We really saved our skins there, Rook. Those darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Let's not jump to conclusions before we have more answers.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted heading towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go. Nice to see the Vipers still making waves around the city.
He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends.
So, the Viper's real name is Asher.
A middle name. He calls himself Viking for first impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Venatori, we have to be getting close to their hideout. More Venatori. They're probably here to keep intruders out.
Vai ter o botão errado. Foi geral, foi geral. Podemos ir embora agora.
Locked. Has to be
Eu ia entrar. Se você puder em algum telhado, tá te vendo.
Finish them off.
Subindo aqui, ó. Mais inimigozinho.
Must be close. It's all the Venatori guarding the place. Right. So we're here.
Ó, quase que eu perco uma bolsa. Cai pra dentro, meu filho.
Great. The Venatori are up to something. Time to break it up. They're summoning Darkspawn.
How?
They're using magic to control that darkspawn. We have to stop it.
Not in my city. Now it's your turn.
That's all of the Darkspawn of Venatori. Let's search the place, figure out what they
Foi de boa, foi de. Ó, peguei uma armadura nova. Pô, armadura ruinzinha. Pô, acho que ia ser uma armadura mais fortinha, né? Matar um boss desse. Mas, né? Mas o atributo tava bom.
This explains the Darkspawn we keep fighting.
Bilhete de vinó.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos
Ai.
Temperance is bleeding.
Na estação de combate não consigo vestir o elmo.
Damn it.
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city maps.
One more way Venatori is right into our tunnels. I'll tell you.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Ficou feio, né? Ficou feio essa roupa e essa armadura. Gostei não. Não gostei não. Deixa assim mesmo. Eu achei que ia abrir esse assalpão aqui. Assalpão, acho que esse cara é assalpão. Mas nem pá. Vamos seguir nosso rumo então.
The risen gods told the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout's attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think it was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. Discuss things there. Managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganon and kill a name like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Someone's Venatori.
Isso aí é jogo de fresco. Ah, mas pior que esse jogo é bom, pai. Gameplayzão é bom. O combate de jogo é bom, pô, tá ligado?
Is there something I can do?
Os caras criticaram o jogo porque tem lacração no game, pô. Qual foi? O que importa é a jogabilidade do game. Já joguei jogo pior do que esse, tá?
Past mistakes. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the Magisterian chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any
No Valhalla, você é o viking que dá o cu e ninguém fala nada.
What are you doing here?
É pior que LoL é bom mesmo, viu? Isso aí eu não posso negar não. LoLzinho é bom.
Your Magister Mayvaris Talani. I watched you argue against slavery in Magisterium, but I had no idea you were a Shadow Dragon.
I know you do. Look, they told me Varric stole you away for a job.
You know Varric.
Oh, we go way back. I'll tell you all about it sometime. If Varric asked for your help, you must be something special. Shame I missed him while he was here. I've been away, laying low after all the allegations. The Venatori fabricated a scandal and had my majesty.
TFTzinho, né? TFTzinho também é legal, pô.
I'm sorry. I had another.
Só que haja paciência com TFT, viu? Jesus
If you
amado.
want. My concerns feel petty and stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? You call me the Swan? Why?
The first warden is here to speak with.
Olha, até agora eu tô vendo uma lacração no game ainda não, viu? Eu tô esperando chegar a chifruda lá.
Need your help again.
Eu antes acho que a lacração vai partir daquela chifruda. Aí vem as lacrolas do game. Mas até agora tá de boa.
I remember Felden Field's story raised around 5 years back.
Não tem missão de... Não tem missão secundária, ela vai continuar aqui, pô, na principal. Tô por aqui mesmo? Por aqui. Opa, tem um negócio aqui, tem um negocinho aqui. Que eu não peguei. E tudo sobre Velablancs. Eu não vou ler tudo isso não. Tô jogando, não tô estudando. Ficar lendo coisa.
This is exciting, isn't it? I'm excited.
som tá baixo? O som no game tá baixo? Ele tava de boa. Ah, tem mais das pra pegar. Ah, peguei. Peguei o escudinho que eu queria. Qual vai ser o próximo daqui que eu vou pegar agora? Essa porra é de mago, macho. Projeto. Eu vou pegar esse aqui tudinho, né? Vou pegar mais esse aqui. Aí eu vou fechar esse ciclo aqui pelo menos. Depois fecho aqui, ó. Isso aqui eu acho interessante de sangramento. Acho que eu vou tirar bicudo, ó. Quanto tá com essa parada aqui? Quanto que ela custa? Ele é tempo de recarga. Não tem custo? Ficou melhor ainda. Deixa eu ver. Não tem custo, é tempo de recarga. Tá bom. Porra. Tem baixos que não tem nada que me interessa, mas vamos dar uma olhadinha. Pra fazer valer o jogo. 100 real, 100 real, né? Eita, esqueci que mandou.
Conspiracy. Messages to no one.
Ruffled any feathers lately?
No. Or no one's tailed me if I did.
Alright. If you run into trouble, get in touch.
Predatory call. What are their plans?
Ah, mesmo tem como criar não, né? Melhorar os itens. Vamos pegar os recursos do mapa. Ixi, o bancai tá aqui. Bancai? Não, por quê? Minha voz tá baixa, é doido. Não, pô. A voz tá muito baixa? Acho que o mic tá muito longe também, tem esse detalhe, né? Aqui não tá tão perto. Ah, eu tenho que comprar um braço, na verdade, mano. Pro mic. Seria uma boa.
A criminal organization of Tevinter insurgents. I was not surprised to learn that you are wanted for numerous offenses, including theft, murder, and wanton destruction of property. When laws are written by a crowd, it makes criminals of all fight back. Fine. All I want to know is how a Minrathous crook unleashed the Blight. We've been tracking a mage named Solus. He's actually several thousand years old. In elven mythology, he's known as Fenhorel, the Dreadwolf, God of Lies. That is a number of titles. Well, Fenhorel is elven for Dreadwolf, so that only counts as one, but yeah, you'll know all. Anyway, he wanted to tear down the veil and restore the ancient elven empire. He stopped his ritual.
Não tô ficando velho, tá tudo nas costas, mas nossa.
I am here because of the Blight. Right, but it all ties together. See, when we disrupted the ritual, Solus got trapped in the Fade. But two of the elven gods got out. Elganan and Gillenane, we think. And they're blighted. Why would elven gods be blighted? The ancient elven gods used the Blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. The Metis Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens. It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind. Okay, wait. You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes. That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded ball?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
Magister Parvus, your timing is impeccable.
Well, flawless entrance, I'd say.
Thanks for the rescue. I don't think I could have survived the Grey Warden prison.
A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Forest Talani. Or the Shadow Dragons.
The very same.
You think we made an enemy of the First Warden today? Well, more you than me. He just thinks I'm a dangerous idiot.
Ha! Enemy? I've ignored greater men. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menratha's lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime...
They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
I need to talk to Varric.
Talvez ele voltar pra casa, fazer uma nova missão.
Finale moves yours.
Good work, everyone.
I wonder if the crows offer lessons, or just training, even.
Looking to learn their techniques?
Oh, no, not that. I don't want to be an assassin. Not really. But it's always good to learn new things, some of them assassin adjacent.
Not scary at all.
Why does everyone call him the Viking?
The candle.
He's a
They carry messages through the city.
You had me followed.
Caralho.
3 seals here. They look more powerful than the ones we saw before. It'll take more than a champion's essence to breach
Eu já
this.
faço a missão. Terminar essa do farol primeiro. Eu vou ter que fazer reunião em grupo com o pessoal tudo. É tudo de máscara? Não, não quero animação que tá ruim.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
Oh, and before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
I have. Plenty, ever since it hurt Harding.
That blighted chunk of lyrium is what started all this. In more ways than one. If I hadn't found it in the deep roads. You remember the story. One carved idol of red lyrium made its way to the surface and all hell broke loose.
Can't be the same one, can it?
Oh, look at it. It's
Agora
changed,
aqui.
but it's the same size. Same ring at the top.
FTF.
Not to mention, it's pure
Ficou
lyrium.
FTF, pô.
No one, Not even the
Se não for
dwarves in
TFT, não tem mais
Ozma
o que isso aí não,
wear
velho.
pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Comfortable with your abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
Stop fussing over me. We'll see what the others are up to.
This was just my things. It looks like your handwriting. I didn't read it. Well, a couple of words. I thought it might be one of mine. I don't even know how it got there.
It's those wisps. I need more wards.
Oh, I can help with that.
I started this. I'll deal with it.
I don't know. I think they're cute.
So cute.
They didn't steal your notes.
Maybe they like you.
Do you follow the chantry? The pendant. I noticed it's Andrastian.
I barely keep the holidays. It's from an old job.
Oh, which one? Maybe I read about it in a Timidor paper.
I'm barely in the papers.
Oh, but when you are, it's on the edge of something exciting. What about that one story with the demon, the diamond, and the deadbeat magister? Oh, they mentioned you twice.
That was a hit piece.
Of course. Did the papers write anything else?
They write what sells. But their aim was at the Magister, not me. The real trick with that job was the client ratting me out to the demon.
What?
It's always something. Funny how that didn't make the print. Tell me you read the rest of the paper too?
Oh, yes. Sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces. I only see a few papers a year. I never know how the stories end.
Happily ever after. Why not, right?
Aren't you some sunshine?
Some shadows are optimists.
I hope you're right.
All right, Belle. You get me the name of your cereal, I'll try and track the ending. No promise on the happy part.
That's fine.
I'd like to go back anyway. Spend time in Darktown, pick up gossip.
Want company?
Why not? Ready to go when you are.
Uma missão secundária. Ai ai. Capturar folha de jornais. Interessante, viu? Eu acho que aqui é o vampirão. É o vampirão, ali mesmo.
Ru, do you have a minute?
Of course. Something wrong?
Dea wants to meet.
That doesn't sound like a bad thing.
She wants to plan Katerina's funeral.
Oh. Right.
If you don't mind, I could use some backup. In case Spike gets out of hand.
Let's not keep Taya waiting.
Então mais uma. Tá lá embaixo.
I'm heading out to practice my new magic. I could use some moral support. I really have to get better at using my new abilities. Don't want to drop a rock on someone's head.
Vamos com essa aqui primeiro. É bom que os mundos são bem pequenininhos, então é bom de fácil de explorar e achar as missões. Ela pra ser pequenininha, né?
How did you get so good at fixing alluvions?
Oh, it's mostly a survival thing. Accidentally release a couple demons or rile up the local wildlife with misdirected magic a few times and you learn what not to do.
Oh,
Ai, combate.
Let's go!
It's wide open, lots of rocks, and away from people. I don't want to try anything where I could hit someone.
Oh, this sounds exciting.
I know. Come on.
Being able to move the terrain's going to be really useful for a scout.
Getting up high, for good vantage.
Let's try it out for practice.
All right. See this rock? I'm gonna move it. Oh, awkward.
Maybe if you use words?
What? Tell the rock what to do?
Sort of.
It's not a dog.
Yeah, but just try it.
Fly! Oh, you are the worst. The worst! So, a mental cue. Some kind of emotional trigger.
You're thinking too hard about it. Maybe think less and feel more. Have fun. Go with what feels good.
Feels good. Right. Connection. Joy. Fun. You know, we would sometimes go to the shore of Lake Calenhad in summer. My friends and I would collect stones and see who could build the best rock fort. I bet my fort would be the best now. Oh. It worked! It worked! That was a great idea, Rook!
I haven't seen you look this happy in a while, Harding.
I know. Life, right? Let's not talk about it. I just want to enjoy the moment. Being around you makes me feel lighter somehow.
Your hair's so bright in the sunlight. Sorry. It's just really pretty.
Oh. Thanks.
Ó, galanteador o menino, viu?
Blushing.
No. I mean, yeah. You try moving rocks with your mind. I mean, I should go practice more. Shouldn't I? I should.
Opa, suave, Davi.
What's up there? Think you can find us a route?
Viagem longa, não?
I'll take a look. You got it. Heard ya.
Meu amigo, aqui é macho alfa, boy.
I'm on it.
I bet you could move this to give us something to climb on. Well done. Let's find another rock for you to practice on.
Bliss in oneness. Our voice a chorus.
Acho que não tem tanto homem no grupo pra poder se relacionar também. Eu gosto de um vampirão de homem.
Just came to me.
Vai ter o chifrudo barra chifruda.
Think you could clear a path for us?
Of course.
Look at that. You're getting good.
Right. There you go.
Practice is really helping, huh?
I might even be ready for a bigger challenge now.
Oh.
So many rocks. And they feel different. That one's granite. That one's slate. I think that one might be quartz. I wonder if the rock's composition affects my magic. Sorry, just thinking out loud. Let's get back to it. Practice.
Good work. You got the hang of this stone thing.
I'm definitely getting there.
What was that?
Someone's in trouble.
Over here, Harding. We need to move quick.
Please, someone! Is anyone out there?
Someone's in trouble. We need to go.
I can't move.
Hold on. Up over there. I bet that's where he is.
O cara grita parcelado?
This rock. There he is. Let's hurry. Easy.
Maker. I thought I was dead for sure.
How are you feeling? How's the leg?
Broken, I think. But I'm alive. And I'm grateful for that. Other rocks. How did you do that?
Harding?
Do you hear that?
You what?
Sister, I feel you, touched by the ancients as I was. Find me. Look to those closest to the stone, and find me.
Harding? What's wrong? What are you hearing?
I'm sorry. Let's just get our friend to safety. And then we'll talk.
É humana carregando um cara normal. Tá certo.
You have me followed. Quiet.
A candle. They carry messages through the city.
Hey, Brooke. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varric too, right here in Docktown.
Nothing like coming back to the city.
You miss it.
Is it weird if I say yes?
We've all got our hang-ups.
There are people here who matter to me. Who will always matter to me.
It doesn't let go easy. Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's serials too. All right, let's go. Same as now. People who
É,
find
aqui pela
and have
estação
jobs worth
elétrica da
taking.
cidade, que nós
Docktown
vimos toda uma
people,
história por
runaways,
trás.
the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with,
Calma
but
lá,
at the
Davi,
end of the
calma
day,
lá,
yeah,
Davi.
it's just me.
Trouble at the palace?
Okay, keep an eye out for people. For sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do you need?
Don't worry, I'm paying. Let's get
Comprou outro
started.
jornal agora.
How did you fall in with the shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. Vikings hunting slavers. Our paths had the same
Ixi,
end.
Davi, o moleque tá até rico já, pô.
Person?
Free and breathing when we finished. The shadows brought me in after that. I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
What happened to Marcel? First-hand account.
My good neighbors lactate.
Nossos cabelos sedosos aí tá
Okay.
ricaço.
The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will at the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev. Alec.
Oh, if you say it's... thanks, I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Rook. And if I wanted overpriced charms, I'd go to Tuller's on the narrow road.
Local. Who do you think sold them to her? What about you, Nev? You cost me a sale there.
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a Thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything,
so will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate? personally.
Don't tell me you're surprised.
With you? I thought surprise was a given.
Careful. Surprises here lead to trouble.
Trouble's not always a bad thing.
All right, come on. If we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
You've lived in
Mas que
Dogtown
tinha
your whole life.
animação aqui, pelo menos.
Since I was born.
Entre as
Unless I'm out of the
ocultistas.
city for a job.
Já
Had a few
seria alguma
apartments around
coisa.
town. The current one, it's the lighthouse, but it's mine.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Trust people enough to get things done, not enough to get you killed.
And that's how you stay out of trouble.
No, but it's the best shot you've got.
Circle District Gossip. Read the latest.
You know, Varric hired me not far from here. Come on, Slick. Stop it. Say it. I think we've got enough.
What now?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
Don't think I've got the right expertise for that yet. Don't think I've got the right expertise for that yet.
Achar mais um. Olha a ganância do homem. Não, por aqui não tem nada.
So what do you think?
Best cereal in Minrathus. The latest chapter is here.
Huh?
The lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
You! This fish won't eat itself. You said next time you were here it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah, it's always something.
Joining Varric. Us. You really wish you'd said no.
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. I think I'd learn.
You said you take jobs worth taking.
That's what I tell myself.
This one was. The rest, we figure out as we go.
Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away. But those gods escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt, petty. Saving the world. I take the small wins with pals serving fish another day, getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
We got in over our heads, didn't we?
Same old story.
The gods weren't a twist.
I've seen worse.
Then I'm glad you stuck around.
Misery loves company.
Você e a Luísa Souza uma briga assim, qual o motivo?
Não, jamais. Luísa deve ser nossa.
É mesmo? Ah, é gay?
É.
É mesmo? É mesmo? Puxa, e você não deu fora nela? Por que você não ficou com ela? Você não achou bonito?
Não, porque eu não sou, não. Só ficou com um homem mesmo.
Ah, você é hétero? Ah, que passado.
Você não é?
Ixi, coisa de 2012.
É? Puxa, você não é, né?
O quê?
Hétero.
Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Dea.
Qual
Você é bi ou hétero ou gay?
Não, eu sou um
I'm so
homem,
sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow.
Eu tô perguntando,
Thank you for
e eu
coming.
respondi.
I need Juan de la Morte to plan this. His cousin has been no help
Então
at
você não
all.
é homem?
I'm sorry, Thea.
Se
This
o
is
homem
just
for a Luísa Sonza.
too much right
Não, a
now.
Luísa Souza não.
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
You're such a dear. I hope these two are paying attention.
Dea, don't flirt with my colleague.
Jealous? Fine. To business, then. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Hilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first town. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you, I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
My apologies, Androdea. Continue without me. I'll get you the ashes.
Are we holding up?
I'll be fine. Better once we kill Zara Renata. It's him I'm worried about.
Hilario can be a handful. But this?
The only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next. And my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come. I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially Adela, as usual.
How did you stay on her good side?
What good side?
To hear Katerina tell it, Lucanis can do no wrong.
It's easy to look good standing next to my cousin.
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Thea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
Acabou a missão já? Paia, viu? Então do Lúcio é o mais paia do game, papo reto. Mas tem uma portinha aqui. Deixa eu ver que portinha é essa. Ah, a dos três corações. Aqui também não consigo acessar ainda. Vou mais pra frente, pelo jeito. Vamos continuar aqui, né?
Felt it the moment the boat docked.
I keep telling myself it's not real, but it sure feels like it.
Dark spawn. Let's clear them out. Spawn here. The blight on this island must be running wild.
If the Guardians can't handle them, then it's up to us.
There. It's happening again. We're in another of Solus's memories. Remember last time? Past really can still hurt you.
Andaran Atishan, Lassa Gilan.
Spirits, fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves. Solus, whatever happened in this memory, he was personally involved. Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within this citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We are allowed to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom! More visions of the past. Solus sent these spirits out to fight the gods. We're spirits of disruption. Let's act like it.
Fight for Solus? I guess as long as it gets us to the truth.
Spirits! How did the wolf call up so many?
Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp. Like a spirit of disruption. We're through.
The gods told us his fortress couldn't be breached!
That's the last of them. Through to their citadel, the nearest.
They've changed their plans. Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy. But we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever the gods send against you, bring them down. More of them.
Death to all tyrants!
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
You must hold fast!
Someone follow!
Yeah. Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the city down.
Mate, that body's me.
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached this citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice. But one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solus, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Valasan. Let that be a comfort. But this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Evanurus.
They did call him the god of lies and trickery. He was the villain in a lot of Dalish stories I've heard.
Let's see what this fragment tells us.
Encontrar mais um aliado, pelo jeito.
Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
I know. But you showed up anyway.
Well, your letter was desperate.
Harding?
What? Aren't we desperate?
Let's hear what you've got to say.
The elven gods are changing the Blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demeda's Crossing. They overran it with the Blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight, we need Warden help.
Change. Manipulation. That could explain. But...
You believe me?
that the elven gods are here. It's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the blight ourselves. It's altered. I can feel it. And your story.
A lot lines up.
Whatever you've heard from the First Warden, we're trying to help.
Yeah, we're getting that.
If the First Warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say.
We're not exactly the First Warden's favorites. Your word and our theories won't win the whole order.
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davrin might help. Even among wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the blight.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us if this works out.
Travel safely. We'll be in touch.
I'd say we found the camp. So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
The fire's still going.
Were they ambushed?
Easy.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble is, he's not sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn? Griffins hunt Darkspawn.
You've got bigger problems than us. We found blight on the tent.
What? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Try to keep up. He's caught a scent. Follow the squawks.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
That kind?
He spotted something.
Darkspawn.
Dead Darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands.
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
Vigia.
How
Que
do we get
vigia,
up
boy.
that?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying
Tem
attention.
bom aqui perto. maravilha. Escudozinho bonito. Ainda menos dano, mas é bonitinho. Grande. Largo até esse escudo. Vamos falar que o cara bate com o grifo dele. Aí é sacanagem. É exploração animal isso daí, pô.
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. The monster came out of nowhere.
E o Remy morreu.
Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Hassan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloomhound. I'm hunting. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. Hassan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Hassan, is that Elvin?
It's Elvin, or Era. Nobody grows into it.
Mas ele é elfo.
Darkspawn here. Lancet's trying to stop the Gloomhound.
Olha as orelhas do rapaz. Umas pontudas de faca, doido.
The bridge is out. This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this. Good job.
Watch out, Rook. Darkspawn.
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Hassan can help with the fight here.
Your turn. Watch out, one more to go. Big one.
I see it. There's an elevator we can use to get up there. The elevator's behind that blight. Let's get through it. Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
The wardens told you this?
I told them. But your first warden doesn't want I.
He's a stubborn one.
Why does the Gloomhowler want the Griffins?
The real question is how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These Griffins are a secret.
Picareta. Meu Deus. Só item bosta pra vender depois.
Keep moving. The area's not far. I want this thing's head on a pike.
What is that?
Meet the Gloomhowler. Exploding Darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this blight's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other Griffins. Let's get in there.
More Griffins!
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. So Heads up. We've got one more dark spot. Main look.
Cadê o frenético? Boa.
Yellow you want. You're not taking these griffins.
Que isso?
The blood is mine.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden, on both of you.
Leave these animals alone. They aren't yours.
They've always belonged to me. Mortal threats are a dull blade.
There are 13 griffins alive in this. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter. For the Blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
He'd rather arrest us.
If you're lucky. He doesn't take kindly to being crossed. That takes some nerve.
The first warden's fighting the wrong war.
Well, you did save Hassan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other Griffins back.
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends. Get used to that.
We'll find you and Hassan a nice...
What's wrong? Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Damn it. So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
Then grab your gear and let's go.
Go where? We cannot be in 2 places at once. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathis to burn?
Nev.
You're a shadow, Dragon Rook. You know the Viper, Tarquin, every damn shadow. We'll fight to the end, but people will get hurt, or worse. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne, and hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
Is there any chance we can...
Damn it! There's no time! It's my city. Our city. I need to be in Minrathis.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
Puta que pariu, que decisão, viu? Acho que vou, mano, com pessoas inocentes, tá
We
ligado?
hold the Carnis in Treviso. We have to trust that the Shadow Dragons can take care of things in Minrathis. That said, 2 of you should join them there. See if you can help. And we'll head to Treviso.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive. All right?
Eu não, pô. Vou ajudar quem tem defesa pra se defender, né, macho? Claro, eles são guerreiros, pô, sabem lutar sozinhos. Aqui só tem inocente, pô.
Listen, the dragon. The Antan brought it here somehow.
They're fighting properly.
Which one's the third? How do we fight this?
Please. Someone has to stop it.
Tem que saber escolher direito, né?
That dragon isn't slowing down. We need to kill it.
Look, over here. It's Taya, from the crows. Rook, you're just in time. Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground.
We'll figure out a way.
Drop your courage. We will need it.
Despair, ignorance, mortal confusion. Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the Dread Wolf.
Gillenade.
Your hatred could not stand against us ages past. He will not help you now. Give us the Dread Wolf's dagger.
Come get it.
Retrieve the knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
Vamos matar um dragão. Eita. Esse dragãozinho furelo, viu? Dragão corajoso demais. Eu não consigo focar no dragão, tá ligado?
It's going!
We did it. Sort of.
We fought it off. If Gillanane hadn't called it away.
It'll be back.
Next time, it dies.
The thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
What about Minrathis? And Nev? Maybe there's still time to help.
Let's go. We're here. What's the situation?
Where were you?
Treviso, the dragon.
This is your city. I thought... Forget it.
I'm sorry, but I had to choose.
And you did. The Venatori took large parts of the city while we were fighting their dragon. We lost people. And Asher...
I'm fine.
You are not fine. He took a claw to the gut. A claw from a blighted dragon. Think about that.
Blight's in his blood. That means...
a slow death.
You've brought nothing but trouble since you came back.
It's not Rook's fault. I chose to engage it.
Because he was going for a safe house. Because half of us were already dead.
I'm fine.
You are not fine. No one is fine.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything you can do right now. I'm going to be here a while. You should just go.
Blighted dragons, darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
Bolacha recheada? Ou realmente é bolacha recheada? E é bom, viu? Uma bolachinha. Acho que essa aqui é uma habilidade que não tem nada a ver com ela. Eu vou tirar essa de raio aqui. Essa aqui eu mal uso ela. Deixa eu ver isso aqui tá bom, né? Falta melhorar o Lucius. Pô, se ela estiver passando frio, acho que sim, né? Tem que cobrir a manga, tadinha da bichinha. Ficar passando frio, pô. É triste, boy. Imagina você passando frio. Tem que se cobrir, tá ligado? Pô, ninguém merece ficar passando frio. Momento do diálogo agora.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gilene. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antam are working for Elganan and Gilene.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antam want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
And they're using that power to hurt a lot of people. The Antam and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Antam brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The blight. Of course.
The blight seems to be the gods' favorite tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force.
Amigo, não tem low não, pai. O low tá crashando no PC. Não no PC, né? Se eu abro o low crasha. Se eu tiver em live, tá ligado? Aí não tem como jogar low, pô. Não tava jogando. Só no off mesmo, pai.
Corruption and blighted slavery.
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation. On making their prison, it should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Not good enough.
There was no better option.
Not killing thousands of people.
Então, eu vanguarda, pô. Tem uma atualização do LoL esses dias aí, deu essa bogueira aí agora. Não consigo jogar LoL enquanto tive o OBS aberto, tá ligado? O LoL, tipo, o LoL crash legal.
I am as I have always been. A man. all too aware
Acho
of
que
his
naquela outra live
failings.
que você apareceu e eu fechei a
But
live, eu
equally
tava
aware
jogando
that
LOL,
if
se eu
he
não me
did not
engano.
act,
Aí
accepting
eu tava
the judgment
crashando
would
tudo.
bring all would be lost.
Tive que fechar o OBS pra poder jogar direitinho.
What will they call you when this is over?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the lighthouse illusion?
Yes. We found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Pô, o Vampeta, eu nunca vi o Vampeta pelado, graças a Deus, mas... Jesus amado.
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew what was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
That's hindsight talking. We didn't know a blighted dragon was coming, or that we'd need someone who could take it down.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathos. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the shadow dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right? Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Trust is such a strong word, you know?
So you don't trust him? Yeah. All right then.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities.
Eu acho que agora vai entrar chifruda lá, pô.
Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going. Okay, Laura, what's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Rook, so we need a Fade expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fade expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
You've seen terrible magic. Old magic. It'll get worse unless we step up.
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkare, a Fade expert and powerful psychagon.
You will need him. Where can I find him?
The Professor is currently delving in shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Beware the dead. Lately they grow restless.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune. Blighted dragons the gods throw our way. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
Alright, guess we'll be ready. Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
Acho que eu vou ficando por aqui, viu? Eu falo com esse peixe aí. Vou ficando por aqui mesmo. Tem como melhorar esse escudo aqui primeiro? Peraí.
Offer, dweller.